gonna do when highlight catch an attitude? Drop to them knees and show gratitude. Kiss my ring, chick. This song right here is for all the fellas out there taking care of business and making that money to provide for their ladies, provide for their family. And to all the ladies out there, the fella's gonna need a little bit more than a big piece of chicken. If you got a good man and you want for nothing, and you wanna keep that man, you need to learn how to check that attitude. You need to show some appreciation. You need to show some respect. Girl, you need to bow down. All my fellas, tell your ladies. Bow to me, kneel for me, kneel for me. Kiss the ring, bow to me, kneel for me, kneel for me. Pay homage to the king in your life. Wisdom and security, I give that. Devotion and honesty, I show that. Passion and love, you feel that? Bow down, girl, you need to show some respect. Obedience and loyalty, I need that. Friendship and trust, I've earned that. Gratitude, appreciation, I deserve that. Bow down, pay homage to the king in your life. Baby girl, what's the deal? Got no time for freaking girl, you're acting mad. Never want for nothing cause I'm paying the bill. Sleeping all day, the house is filthy. No meal. Come on, girl, give me some feedback. Let me know what's good, what's up. Where's your head at? Giving me attitude, not today, girl. Dead that. Strip off them clothes, I'm tryna beat that. Bed that. You're really saying not tonight? Not tonight. My blood is boiling hot, girl. You're getting me tight. Aw, man. To the right. Don't let that door hit your ass when you leave. You talking like you hot, you not. Shorty, I know dime pieces, trust me, you not. I can get a next chick, next one. Like Gucci said, in the next 15 minutes. You ain't special, don't be foolish. Running around town like you rich, no, I'm rich. Without me, you wouldn't even have that. I'm Scrooge McDuck swimming in money. Hold my top hat. Park Avenue lifestyle, you love it. You're acting out of order and now you're gonna lose it. You claim that you're in love with me, in love with me. You wanna be my wifey, be my wifey. That's looking pretty bleak, unlikely. You should've paid homage, girl, you fucked up. Can't do it, no more, I'm done. I'm fed up, game over, clock ran out. Girl, your time's up, get your things, have a nice life. Keep your head up like Shaq and Kobe was a good team. But now we broke up, should've bowed to me, kneel for me, kneel for me. Kiss the ring, bow to me, kneel for me, kneel for me. Pay homage to the king in your life. Wisdom and security, I give that. Devotion and honesty, I show that. Passion and love, you feel that? Bow down, girl, you need to show some respect. Obedience and loyalty, I need that.
Fuck this.
Say what's wrong or right. No. It's not hard to fool me. No. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah. Lead the way, I follow. No need to say. No. Where we are heading now, babe. I follow.
City, Untitled Chapter.
Cause I'll buy no matter what, yeah. Susceptible life.
Testing.
Before the moment flies. So
you see it. Do not use my content without my permission. I am seeing too many people trying to build channels off of flipping my content. Not gonna work, not gonna happen. You will not get a warning. Straight going to take your channel down. Build your own platform.
'Cause I know what I'm getting into. Yes. Yeah. Nothing can stop me.
If you see people clipping my content,
'cause I'm addicted to what you
report the video.
Realize.
That's not fair use. That's straight up theft. Straight up piracy. I work too damn hard.
Still much to learn, you have.
I follow to the edge of it all.
Bop ba da bop ba da bop bop.
Good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Yeah, susceptible now before the moment flies, before it flies. So tell you good night, 'cause I'll find no matter what. Susceptible now before the moment flies.
Baba de baba de bop. We are back. We are back. We are back. Shout out to the CIA. One love to the FBI, the feminine, beautiful, inspirational ladies in the house. How we doing? All right, we're going to get into this one real quick. We're running a little bit behind tonight. I got some stuff to do before I fly out to H-Town. But I wanted to be real clear. Guys, you see at the scrolling down at the right there at the middle. Do not use my content without my written permission. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. It's not a game. There are far too many people on YouTube who don't understand that this is a business and think they're going to just go ahead and clip my content all over the place and build a channel. I mean, I'm talking about straight piracy. So guys, if you see that, appreciate you sending me the email, but you guys need to report that. Yep. Because it is not. And what I mean by straight clipping, I mean people are going directly after my show, taking my show and uploading it onto their channel. That's not fair use. Ain't nothing cool about that. So I have no problem with that kind of stuff being reported as it should be. As it should be. Fragrance of the evening. My favorite fragrance on the planet, one of them, Molecule 01. It's an aroma chemical. It smells like everything and nothing all at the same time. And candle of the day is Cade 26. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, how are we tonight? I will tell you, let me move this microphone out of the way. I'm not going to lie. Friday night show, that was taxing. Friday night show was a hard show. And what made it hard is for the first time we got some real levels of honesty and real truth, I think, out on both sides. And I will tell you, I received at least a dozen messages by the next day. Emails from black men saying that broadcast, either during or afterwards, brought them to tears. Brought them to tears. Grown, successful men in tears with the realization that so many black women think so little of them. That something as simple as a smile caused that amount of controversy and confusion. And it's still going on. It's all over TikTok. It's everywhere. And men are finally starting to be honest and say, this is ridiculous. You know, you want global protection, but you can't even offer a smile. And as simple as someone asking you to smile is a request to lift your mood. By someone asking you to smile, they're asking you to put on the best version of yourself. But so many black women felt like it was like an intrusion. Who are you to be doing? I mean, just the concept was so dysfunctional that many people had a hard time even grasping what they were hearing. There are people who had to listen to it 2 and 3 times. So I'm going to leave it right there. And then when the young lady said, you know what? Well, since we got money and everything else, why would we think, or why would we sink to thinking we need to deal with the black man? This is where we are, man. This is where we are. This is where we are. And we're going to keep on going. But let's go ahead and let's lighten the mood. Have you guys ever had a cuticle infection? Like right here. It is the strangest thing. Something as simple as a cuticle can give you the most annoying pain. It's like a real condition. It's like to the touch, it's just painful. So if you see me kind of, it's because I got a cuticle thing going on. So anywho, let's get it up. Guys, you know how we do this. We need to keep the likes, engagement up over 50%, because I really don't want to have to go back to the soundboard. I want to keep it going. If we don't keep the engagement, we should have over 5,000 likes right now. Yeah, I'll keep doing it. Hit the like button, people. I shouldn't have to keep doing that, man. Hit the like button on your way in. And if you're on your mobile phone, yes. Close down the chat, go hit the like button, and come back into the chat. That also reminds me of something else. Being in the chat is members only, but don't just think because you're a member, you can say whatever the hell you want to. Say something crazy and reckless in the chat room, and you will find yourself gone. Members, you don't pay for the privilege to act a fool. And what we're basically trying to ask is just a simple level of decorum, man. So let's get it going. Let's get it going, because I got something to do. Don't use my content without my permission. Participants waive all right to privacy. Yada, 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 yada. So let's put that up here. So you know as a participant, when you come on, you waive all right to privacy. And you know not to use my content without my permission. And if you do so, you'll get every video that gets found, pop, copyrights. So, you see the title of the show. Modern women love two things above all else. Two things above all else. Two things. And what are those two things? Glad you asked. Well, we got so many.
I'm a PhD.
PhDs out there, and so many. Big Shirley. Got so many dog moms out there. Got so many women out there freezing their eggs, and they're going to have to go microwave them later on. How did we get into this position where it even confuses women where they think a smile is something great and wonderful? Why? And it dawned on me that modern women don't really care about the old school traits of how men used to be. Modern women love two things above all else. You know what the first thing the modern woman loves more than anything else? Cheaters. That's right, cheaters. Modern women love cheating men. You love them. Why? Highest rated video. Modern women love cheaters. And we're going to talk about cheating all this week. When I'm on my way down to Houston, Pretty Professional Problem Central. Yes, you are infatuated with men who cheat on you. And you know why they love him? Because a cheating man is a challenge to them. Modern women love cheaters. So when you guys are in the comment section, virtue signaling, talking about, I would never cheat on a woman, and this and that, and this and that, all you doing is, you know what you're doing? This is what you're doing. You drawing her up like the Sierra. Because a woman who you can't cheat on or won't cheat on has no reason to stay loyal to you. You guys better learn and listen to that broadcast and realize there's very little holding modern women to modern men. Very little. Very little. And cheaters understand one thing. They know how to keep women, in fact, they know how to keep women hooked. Keep women's emotions engaged. Modern women love cheaters. How do I know? When I was a good guy and, Dudley Do Right, the guy in the white hat, I got clowned. But when I got into my player phase and I was just doing what I did, I love you. Oh, you're such a heartbreaker. Yeah. Kick it moving, keep it moving, kick rocks. Women love cheaters. Listen to what they say. They bump their gums talking about, I don't like him because he cheated this and that. No, they love him. They love him. That's why they keep going back to him. So I can't get enough of him. And only around 35 to 40 years old do they start promoting men from the friend zone to the beta male provider. Been there too. So if you're a guy and you're an average guy or a regular guy and thinking you're going to lock her down because you're not a cheater, you better understand that, because modern women love cheaters because they hate boredom. And cheaters keep them anything but bored. I don't make women the way they are, gentlemen. Understand, they don't like being bored. And having to worry about where you're at night is some of the best things you can do. I've said it before, I said it again. Give your woman the gift of uncertainty. Don't let them be too certain. Don't you ever tell her I ain't going nowhere. Or this is it. No. You need to keep her uncertain. That'll make her happy. Because if she's certain, she ain't have to work to stay on point. Oh, we don't like cheaters. Really? You don't like cheaters? Go look on anybody's video. Go look on anybody's channel where they've cheated or they've done anything. Ask yourself if they lost subscribers. Huh? Any people who get busted cheating, do they lose subscribers? Do they lose followers? Nope. Nope. They don't lose a damn thing. Matter of fact, they gain them. A man getting caught cheating gains subscribers, gains followers, makes more money, and then extends his brand because he has an opportunity to come out and convert. Oh, I love Jesus now. I love Jesus, and now I can talk about how I was a F-boy, but now I'm a converted, solid citizen, and then get caught cheating again. And it's over and over again. How many times do y'all need to see this? Modern women love cheaters. They love them. So guys, you better realize you better gird yourself, and you better at least make your woman believe you're cheating. You want to keep your woman? Make her believe you're cheating. Make her believe you're cheating. Make her believe you have more options than you really do, and she'll love you for it. She'll sit around talking crap to her friends. I can't stand him, girl. My boy, and da-da-da-da-da. But she'll be, trust me. Trust me, guys. Trust your Godfather. Women are going to hate this one. But you know the women are going to hate this one? The very same women who have been with cheaters and they still with them. Or they're with their new man right now. And they're with their new man right now, but then they're still fantasizing about that guy they were cheated with. They're with their new man now, but they're fantasizing, when they're in the bed with their new man, they're fantasizing about the man that cheated on them. Yeah, they're playing their highlight reel. So you think you a Dudley Do Right in the white hat? And you're like, well, her ex was a piece of crap and such and so forth, but I'm Mr. Do Good. Yeah, and she's sitting there, I love you, and da-da-da. If you can't realize the women are great actors, and while she's sitting there making love to you, then all of a sudden, you know what your stroke is like. You know what your D game is like. You know her sounds, your noises, and you know as good as you can get her. You know as good as you can get her. But then sometimes what happens, all of a sudden, a woman hits another gear. She hits, like when you're a runner, there's a thing called the wall and you get your second wind. There's something that happens, and all of a sudden, some of you guys out there, you've been kicking it with your woman. Next thing you know, she's supposed to be done. She's supposed to finish. The routine is supposed to be happening. Next thing you know, she hits another gear and she just flip you over. Shit. Fuck. You, you're supposed to hit another gear, move on, kick it, go whatever. But no, what happens? She hits that next gear, and it's like you got a whole new woman. It's like you got a whole new woman. What happened? She's playing that highlight reel. She's playing that highlight reel. That's what she's doing. She's playing that highlight reel. And the highlight reel is the guy who got her going. Next thing you know, you're like, is she hitting with me? Ooh, this hurts. It hurts so bad. Holy shit. She's playing that highlight reel. And you're like, this can't all be me. And you in there, you think you're doing something. Oh, it's an infected cuticle and it's painful. Shit. And you think you're doing something, and you hit that second and third gear. Next thing you know, she's closing her eyes or looking past you or around you or through you. And you're like, well, dang. And then you foolish enough to ask her, that was a little different tonight, Sarah. What's going on? And she's like, yeah, something just came over me. Yeah, something came over her, all right. The spirit of Dee's past. That's what happened. The spirit of Dee's past. The dude that cheated on her and she could never control. The dude that kept her crying sleepless nights. The one that kept her writing love letters and listening to Mint Condition and heartbreak songs and Betty Wright and drinking Pinot Grigio or whatever they drink these days. That's what it is. And when she finally realized I can't control him, he ain't gonna marry me, he ain't gonna slow down, I better go ahead and women love cheaters. More, holy shit. Oh my God. Women love cheaters. Oh, hold on. Shit. Mother. Man, I hate little pains. I prefer big pains like broken ankles or surgeries. It's little pains, man. Toenails and ingrown toenails. And holy shit. Ibuprofen. Yes. Ooh. I hit it hard too. All right. So you love cheaters. But gentlemen, who they love more than cheaters? No, ibuprofen. Not Tylenol. No, I don't want to see the benefit. Oh. Ooh. You know what they love more than cheaters? Anybody? What do they love more than cheaters? Who do they love more than cheaters? Huh? Anybody want to take a stab at it? And tell the class, tell the group, tell the academy, tell the FBI, the CIA academy, what do modern women love more than cheaters? Huh? You know what they love more than cheaters? I'll tell you what they love more than cheaters. They love liars. Liars.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
They love liars. Oh, you ladies love a liar. Oh, you love liars. Oh, you're a queen. You're the goddess. You're the mother. Sea moss gold. You're the queen of the universe. Pretty brown eyes. Oh, you ladies love liars. That's why you buy these books, these courses, these seminars. You go sit in front of the guys that look good to tell you those good lies. You go listen to them good lies. They love them good lies. Ooh, they love them good lies. You pack into church every Sunday to hear them.
In this moment,
Hey,
I cannot say what's wrong or right.
they love them good lies.
It's not hard to fool me. Cause I'm
'Cause she's
addicted to good lies.
Lead the way. Lead the way. And they'll follow.
No need to say where we are headed now, babe. I
She follows. Where she gonna follow? To the
edge
end.
of it all. To the edge of it all. So tell them good lies.
Tell them good lies. 'Cause she's fine no matter what. Tell them good lies, cause she's fine no matter what. What way are we going? Direction, path, purpose, leadership. I don't need that. Just tell me what I want to hear, and I'll follow to the edge of it all. Tell them good lies. Tell me what I want to hear. Tell me what I want to hear. You tell me that I'm. Tell me that I'm thick. Tell me that I'm thick. So I can be Lizzo trying to holler at Chris Evans in the DMs, and he's looking at you like this.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
And then Chris Evans got to sit back and say, hey, shooting your shot in the DMs, no problem. And Chris Evans is just Captain Frickin' America. He looks like his workouts work out. And have you seen Lizzo? But she been telling them good lies about body positivity and got y'all believing the fact that you can holler at Captain Goddamn America. Huh. Good lies. To the fact that where you think you can be, how old are you? 46? You want to get married? Yeah? You want kids? Uh-huh. How old are you? 46, but I froze my eggs. You 46 years old with frozen eggs. Yes. Mm-hmm. It can still happen. Okay. When in vitro fertilization costs, $12,000, it's up to $25,000 a treatment. And the first ones aren't always going to take, but them good lies. Women like them thick. Oh, kids ain't a problem. You got a PhD?
I'm a PhD.
No problem. You can still get it. You over 40. You 40 plus year old women are the most lit on the dating scene. Look at all the good lies y'all listen to. Think like a man, act like a lady. Look at all the lies y'all listen to. Y'all love cheaters and liars. That's why you hate me so much. Because I have all the same talents as the liars do. I just don't lie to you. Can you ladies really imagine for just a second what I could do if I went down the same path as the liars went down? If I told you ladies what the liars have been telling you, oh my God. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Multi-millionaire several times over 3 years ago. But then I got the nerve to actually be able to say some truth that the men are talking about that I see. And what I got to do, I got to go stand on it, defend it everywhere I go. This platform, that platform, this platform, that platform. This person in the street, this person, one by one, conversation by conversation. Do you not think it'll be easier to lie? Because that's what they really like. They like the lies. You said, you love black men? Okay. Uh-huh. The lies. You love cheaters and liars. And if you can find you a lying cheater or a cheating liar, oh my God, a cheating liar will never get canceled. You want to know the links women to go to for a cheating liar? They can be found as a pastor of a church having affairs with boys, and they'll turn around and make him a king. But you men that just simply want the truth, men that want to tell the truth, they want to cancel you. That's what they do. That's it. Lizzo sounds like a Godzilla character. It really does. She's a Muto. What the hell? What are those things called? Not a Titan. What are they called? What are they called in the Monsterverse? Not Titans. They're called, starts with a K. What is it? Oh my God. Liars and cheaters. Cheating liar and a lying cheater. They love them. They love them. So don't get upset with me. Don't get upset with me. Don't get upset with me when men don't lie to you and tell you right up front, you know. Godzilla monsters. I'm gonna try to find out what they call monster. Jesus. Monster names. Starts with K. My God. This hold on. Godzilla monster names start with K. Oh well, whatever. Somebody figure it out and write it in the comment section. Whatever they are. There you go. Kaiju. Lizzo's a kaiju. She sounds like a kaiju. I mean, I seriously, the other day when I saw some of these videos and this body positivity thing coming out, and I'm like, it's cool to feel positive about yourself. And I would never go openly troll her or whatever. That's just not what I would do. But I'm just like, we've gotten to the point to where women have been lied to so much that they walk out into the world as if we are supposed to believe the lie. As if I'm looking at her and I'm supposed to believe she is sexy. No, ma'am. To where there is no way I could see a man, if you flipped it up, who would try to holler at the female equivalent to Chris Evans from a male equivalent to Lizzo. That's what liars and cheaters will get you. See, the cheaters are liars as well. The cheaters tell you what you want to hear. So they're lying to you, and they're doing it to get you to go ahead and buy into the fantasy. That's what they want to do. They want to get you to buy into the fantasy that that everybody else ain't gonna make it, but it's you. You're going to the league. You're the one that's going to win. You're going to get the special lottery ticket. You're going to close the deal. It's you. Liars and cheaters. Two things modern women love above all else because it keeps them comfortable doing what they're doing. They can keep on going for their PhDs. Buying their dogs on the path to dying alone. But all of them think it ain't me, but you're looking square in the danger zone. 27 to 35, and you got minimum wage wife skills. You got minimum wage wife skills. You can't keep a relationship. Every relationship you've been in, you've left it. If your wife skills were a wage, they would be minimum wage. Minimum wage wife skills, but you still expect to find that man who's in the top 10% earning $200,000, $300,000 or more to carry 80 to 90% of the financial load. So you only got to carry 10 to 20%, and I can't make it up. Minimum wage wife skills. And that's for the younger women. And then the older women, oh my God. 36 to 60, no man's land. Those are the women who are deep into their careers. And God forbid, these are the women making $75,000 to $120,000 a year. When they cross into high five figures, 85 plus, can't tell them nothing. because they have the means to eat at Mastro's on a regular basis, and they can go freeze their eggs. And they really believe, because they're hanging around these men who are high earners, that they can get one. But your life is telling you no. And every time you get around a man that's on that financial level, he has multiple women because he has options. See, I say y'all want to know my official stance on cheating? Let me tell you my official stance on cheating. Cheating is something that happens in a marriage. When you're single, I don't look at it as cheating because no one owes anybody anything. But when you have marital vows, that's when you have cheating. Other than that, it needs to be a conversation. But let's say when you're dating a high value man, I think it's best for women to understand that he has options, will always have options. And it's best that you keep yourself in the mindset that he's exercising them and then act accordingly. If you want to believe that you have the one high value man that has options and is not going to exercise them, you are setting yourself for failure. Better to believe the best, plan for the worst. Plan for the worst case scenario. Your high value man exercises options. Then what are you going to do about it? That's in a dating scenario. But if you ever expect to be a high value man's wife after he's already a high value man, you're going to have to accept that he has options. And the options are only going to increase the older he gets because he's going to become more valuable while you become less valuable. As you get older, he gets better. As you both get older, he gets better. You don't. Look at some of the guys on Instagram who are in their 40s and 50s still looking better than they did in their 20s. Because there's nothing like being a silver fox. So that's why everybody always want to say, you're gay, you're this, you're that. Yeah, leave your girl around and see what happens. You don't want that. You don't want those problems. You don't want those problems. Because once she's around me, you ain't going to be able to deal with her no more because I will raise the standard. Men like myself will raise the standard and I don't have to touch her. Men like my boys will raise the standard of your woman without ever having to touch them. They'll be like, damn, the way he carried himself, his poise, his frame, the way he just sat there, confidence, the way he ordered that drink, the way he did this, the way he did that, how he smelled, how his shoes were shining, this, that, oh my God. And then she gonna look at you like, oh my God. I mean, I thought I liked Happy Meals, but shit, I think steak is pretty good. Yep. High value men raise the standard. That's why a lot of men don't want their women to be around high value men because they come back home and saying, And in their mind, they're like,
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't matter.
And they start better dealing you. Trying to get to be, it's bad when your girl is wanting to be one on the roster of a high value man than you're only. So ladies, if you're going to deal with high value men, unless you plan on getting with them early, in their early 20s and putting in your 10 years of building, then you can actually ask for a higher level of loyalty because you put in the groundwork. But if you're coming in after he's already high value, baby girl, you best realize that he has options. His options are only going to get better because by virtue of having a steady woman, more women are going to be drawn to him. See, one of the things people always say about me, why we never see you with your women? You never see the women I deal with, ever. And if I decide to get with one, when I announce it, what do you think is going to happen? When I announce it, all that's going to happen is more women going to come out of the woodwork. Because like, oh, that's because they're going to think I look as good as her, not as good as her, better than her. That means there's a target. If you were a married man or you got a girlfriend, you know how this works. So it's best for you to recognize that if you want a high value man, he has options and he will likely use them. Just set your head around the fact that even after the marital vows, and if that's not enough, get an average guy. Because to sit there and try to make your high value man adhere to your beliefs and thoughts while your value is decreasing and his is ascending is insane. I don't care. I don't care if you like it, you don't like it. It is how it's always been with men of power, status, and influence. Always. Whether they choose to exercise their options or not. That's not the question. The question is, as a woman, what do you do? Best to go ahead and do like that one lady said. I'm with a high value man. I would not like it if he exercised those options, but if he did, I wouldn't leave. That's a smart woman. So, let's talk about it. Ladies, are you the woman that, or do you think I don't know what I'm talking about? You're full of shit, Kevin. I don't love a liar. I don't love a cheater. I love an honest man who's going to be faithful. Oh, that sounds funny just to say it. Oh, I want to hear this shit. I love an honest man that's faithful. I want to hear about this shit.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero.
Oh, Asia. Who wants to try to top Asia? Now, we've had two pretty daggone good Money World dances. And the one sister that had the in the red lights, I forgot her name, but yeah, man. See, I like my Money World dances like this. Got your clothes on. Or like the first one we had was athletic. Smile. Go ski wee. She throwing her hair and shit. She's like, hell yeah. Ski wee. See that thing she has right there, ladies? It's called a waist. Right there, right here. This thing is called a waist. And right here, these things are called collarbones. Not neck bones, but collarbones. This is what a waist looks like. Okay? In case you don't remember, it's not a waist trainer, it's an actual waist. You see, this is called a flat stomach. And that's a smile. See? See the thing see the thing where she's baring her fangs at you? See that thing where she's baring her fangs? That's called a smile. Smile. See, she looks pleasant and approachable. See that thing? See? Look at it. She just looks, I don't know, like happy. That's called a smile. That's what that was. Instead of your ass coming on here looking like Barry White and shit. That was called a smile. Smile. Waist, collarbones, smile. Okay? Telling me this, telling me that. Practice what you preach. Come on, ladies. Let's talk about it. Ask the Godfather. Click the link. They're like, I don't like him. He makes me sick. He always think he know what he talk about. You can't make me smile. I have to smile if I don't want to smile. Smiles are from the devil. Hello? Okay, get back on. It's called a collarbone. Yes. Bones with collars. Let's see. What happened to her? Yeah, women only, so don't try that. Show picture in picture. Collarbone. Collarbone. As opposed, not what you thinking about neck bones. See, neck bones are what you like to eat. Collarbones are what you have on a little black dress. Okay? Collarbones actually make your neck look slender, your shoulders look feminine, and your extremities look feminine. They go down into things called fingers that don't look like little Vienna sausages. Strange, I know. Strange things happen. Strange. The ladies are not ready to go tonight. Huh. So why is it you think the ladies understand that the kind of men that they really love, and what I mean by love, lie and cheat? Why don't women like, and here's the thing. I said it the other day and I say it again. Accountability is like kryptonite to women. They hate it. They do not like being honest. They do not like being honest about the situation. It's like, well, we can't have you saying that. All right, ladies, I'm opening an interview link for a little bit more if you want to get on. If you have a disagreement about the topic or a disagreement about any other topic I've covered, go ahead. But we're only doing disagreements. PhD, but she can't find no man. All right. Now remember, you got to be still when we get on camera. What's going on? Every time they jump on, it pops off. All right. Show picture in picture. Let's see what's going on. I don't know why it's popping off like that. Oh, we got a living room. Living room won't do it. You got to turn around. See, what's starting to happen is you're starting to take away areas for women to hide in. And they're like, well, damn it, man. All right. There's the interview link. 16 hours. Why does it seem like it's so hard for women to accept that you ladies actually like men who keep you twisted up in knots? Because I said that men want peace. Many men have said that men want peace. But do women want peace? Arguably by their actions, no, they don't. Modern women seem to love chaos. And as such, one of the surest ways to inject chaos into a modern relationship is infidelity, cheating. But then they get mad, like, well, I don't want that. Well, really, ladies? Do you not really trying to make us believe? Because I would say that you do. But you're free to get peace scares them. Yes, because it looks like boredom. It looks like boredom. Somebody click the link. A woman clicked the link. A moderator clicked the link, not just somebody. Somebody that I know. I'm just going to have some weirdo come on here. So, now, the show we did Friday night ruffled a lot of feathers. And for good reason. For good reason. I think exposed things that women have been trying to keep hidden for the longest. Oh, there it is. It didn't drop. And as we do that, we get somebody else waiting to come in. How many of you guys saw the interview or the segment I had with the woman who's 25 years old with the 3-year-old, and she's dating a man with 2 children who is 33 years old and has a t-shirt company? Ladies, how many of you guys saw that? I'd enjoy boredom. Yeah. And the funny thing is, women don't seem to realize that you get to determine the man you deal with and who you expose your kid to. But for the most part, it seems like many women just would rather act as if, let me see what this link is like. All right, that's on. Oh yeah, it's on. The interview link is up. So there we go. Yeah. Ladies only. So, as we get into this, man, understand something. That here's a one. Why does it bother women so much that the kind of men they want are wanted by other women, wanted by other men? I mean, not wanted by other women. Do you honestly believe that you're the only person that should have your guy? Seriously. Is it the cheating or is it the knowing part?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am well. So what's your disagreement?
My disagreement is that women like men who are cheaters.
How old are you?
23. My birthday was yesterday, actually.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
6 months.
How long ago was that?
A year ago.
So what are you basing this on? I mean, you're having a 6-month relationship.
I just would never want to date somebody who's gonna cheat on me. That's not something that is desirable.
Okay, but what are you're basing it off of? I said women. I didn't say you.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're 23
Yes.
and you've had a 6-month relationship.
Yes.
I mean, what are we basing this off of?
Just, well, I've never dealt with infidelity, and I don't think that
You've
that's
not
something
dealt with anything.
Oh, damn. that's valid.
I mean, you haven't. You've dealt with nothing.
Okay.
So, Michael, are you in college?
I finished school.
When did you finish?
In December of 2020.
Okay, 2020. So,
Yeah.
why only one relationship?
I haven't only had one.
Why is the longest relationship you've had 6 months?
Because I don't think that I was very decisive in who I wanted to date. And I think that it wasn't really serious and I didn't care at the time.
I don't understand. You mean you weren't decisive? Did you date?
I dated around more casually, and
so you were hooking up.
Sure.
Okay. So, when you were hooking up, did you expect them to be hooking up with anybody else?
Yes.
And did you still continue to hook up with that person?
Yeah.
So what's the difference? Practically, what's the difference?
Well, if you're not in a committed relationship or marriage, let's say, it's like you can't really expect them to not see other people. That's a gift.
Well, do you want to be married?
Yes.
You want children?
Yes.
How many?
I want 2.
2. What state do you live in?
I live in Toronto.
Toronto.
So Canada.
Yeah, so how much would a man need to make to support a family of 4 in Toronto?
A lot.
How much?
Family of 4, probably around $300K.
And you expect your husband to make $300,000 and be faithful to you?
I would hope so.
Why? Why? Because if most women want a man who can provide like that. See, that's what I don't understand with you modern women. You still want men. You want men who can provide like traditional men have, but they have to make so much more money than men of the old. You know these men are extremely rare and very valuable. What are you bringing to the table from a sexual marketplace standpoint that offsets his high value status?
That's a good question. I thought you were gonna ask me what my dress size was.
What are you bringing? Because that's the trade. He has high not when you say high value, his high income status. What are you bringing from an S&B status to match his high income status?
I guess looks to a certain degree. Cooking.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
4.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
128 pounds.
All right. For looks from a certain standpoint, but do looks increase or decrease with women as they age?
Most of the time they decrease.
Most of the time? Most of the time?
Look at Kelly Rowland, but she's an anomaly. But
remember, guys, everything's subjective or variable or very extreme. Remember? Subjective and variable or very extreme.
Okay.
All right. So, and do men get better with age?
Yeah.
All right. So your man is going to get older and better. You're going to get older and worse.
Maybe. Depends on
not maybe. No, maybe. Statistically, you're going to get older and worse.
Okay.
Ma'am, You're
This is
female,
true. Yes.
right? So if you're as hot as you'll ever be now, that's before 2 kids. And with time, age, gravity, use, you will be worse as he's getting better. And he's going to be a rare earner. Please tell me why you expect him. I mean, let's just be real. Men are visual, right?
Yes.
How do you know you're going to still turn your husband on the way you did when you were 5'4", dress size 4, and 120 pounds after you pushed out 2 kids and you're 38?
I don't know.
Oh, but you still wanting to make all that money though.
Sure.
See how unfair of a deal? This is how I'll let you ladies. Does this sound like a fair deal?
Depends.
Okay,
If
on what? On what?
it depends on if it's transactional. Do we love each other? How old is the
Fuck love.
man?
No. Love has what to do with anything.
Okay.
If you
A
don't
good
have the
amount.
money, if you don't have the money and the provision, love don't matter.
Yeah, for most.
Oh, so if you had 2 kids, you would live off a salary of fast food?
No.
So then don't tell me for most. See what you can't see. This is what I mean. Modern men want modern women to be honest, and you guys can't be honest. You can't be
Okay,
honest and say yes. You know what? I'm asking for an unfair deal. I'm not bringing nearly as much to the table as I expect him to bring, and I want him to be loyal to me for a lifetime. I'm bringing far less than him, and I want him to be loyal to me 100%. And if he doesn't do that, he's the bad one. What do you have to do?
I don't know. Are threesomes part of this equation?
I don't know. It's up to
I'm
your
just
man. I mean, does he? My thing is this: if you are finding a man who's providing like that, you got a choice: make him happy, or buy a dog, die alone, and he'll go get another one. See, you ladies act like the kind of men you want are readily available, and you can just go get one anytime you want to.
That's not true. Yeah. I agree.
So I'm testing your premise, and you're not doing too good. It sounds very Disney to me. That it should be this way.
Well,
Well,
you
how
can
about
hope.
this? How about, and here's what I think it should be. I think women should understand that the most successful the most successful males of any species always mate with more than one woman.
Yeah.
I think you should accept what women of previous ages and generations knew and understood about men. That as long as he's coming home and not bringing home outside babies, diseases, not embarrassing you in public and not making you look like a fool and not putting the family at risk, what he does when he's out doesn't matter as long as you're taken care of. Why do women like yourself seek to try to control everything a man does if he's already providing like he needs to provide for? Why is that not enough?
I wouldn't say that's not enough.
Well, then why does
I
it
think
matter where he decides? Why, if he is providing like men provide, if he's providing for the household, why do you care about what he's doing when he's not home? Seriously.
I'm saying like that's not something that we would want. I think that's something that we would deal with or be okay with, but I don't think anybody wants to be cheated on.
Well, what do you think about a man? Do you think he just wants one vagina for the rest of his life? What about what we want? I mean, seriously, what about what we want? Because we got to do a hell of a lot more than you. What about what we want? Talk to me
I
about
wouldn't
what
say
men want. Tell me about what men
happy.
want.
Men want freedom. They want somebody that is nice to them. They want a nice home cooked meal.
Okay. How many recipes do you have in your recipe book?
Quite a few. I could cook pretty well.
Okay.
But
About
I
how
have
many?
actually
How many? About how many?
meal like I'm good at like probably like 15, 20.
But how many of those are your original creations?
Ooh, maybe like 3.
Okay, so you have 3 original creations. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
So I need to add to that.
Ma'am, I'm
Corn.
just trying to understand what men want. Because
Yeah.
it's always what you ladies want, but what about what men want?
I mean, you could ask. I'm asking, what do they want then? Because I
Well, see,
feel like
that's the problem. See, here's the thing. That's the problem. You are a woman, and you should know what the kind and caliber of man you want from a woman, but you don't. All you ladies have been lied to and told that we're supposed to understand you. We're supposed to give to you, and you're just supposed to exist. Show up and open your legs, and that's not enough. It never has been. At 23, you should know far more about men, who we are, and what we want than to have to ask now.
mm,
So you want all the responsibility and onus to be placed upon the men of the species, and you guys are just like, here I am. Oh, and by the way, take me in my diminished, unlearned, uncurious state. I haven't tried to learn anything about it. Yet I need you to be in top
okay.
3% of top 5% of earners.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I'm on the show, or that's why I've been watching.
But my point, where's your mother? How is your mother and father married?
They're not married, but they've been together for 27 years.
All right. Well, who taught you how to be? So they're not married. Why aren't they married?
I don't know. They just never got married.
Did you ever ask them?
Yeah, I think they're just not that traditional. They are to some degree because they're African or East African, but
But do
they
they want you
never
to be married?
I think my dad does, but I don't think
You don't
they
know if your dad wants you. Hold on, I'm asking you. Do you
dad
know
wants married.
your dad wants you to be married,
Yes.
but he didn't marry your mother?
Yes.
Square that circle.
I don't know. They're
Well,
interfaith.
that's the problem. That's another problem. You shouldn't be on YouTube trying to get this information if your mother and father were married. See, this should have been taught to you at home. Your father is failing his job. Sir, you're failing. If you want your daughter to be married, then what are you teaching her? Does your mother want you to be married?
I don't think she's indifferent.
Well, then and honestly, that makes more sense because more modern women are indifferent about what happens to their daughters. They don't really care. And this is why you guys are so lost out here. And not understanding that a man has to put up and accept you raised by an indifferent mother and has to take you on as a blank slate for on-the-job training and hope you decide to stay.
Wouldn't you agree that by being together for X amount of time, it's like you pretty much are married without?
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. Have
Okay.
they been living in the same home?
Yes.
Then you should. Okay. What do they model for you? See, that's what they model for you. You should know what they want for you.
Yeah.
And this laissez-faire, hands-off kind of thing, how's that helping anybody? To Anna, you got to get on camera or you're not getting on. If you're not on camera, you don't get on. So,
I think
I mean,
find a partner
well,
that is committed to me.
yeah, well, you got work to do. Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
You know what? My birthday is in a couple of days, so I will
Okay.
be 40.
Okay. So, what's your disagreement?
I have to agree with you. You say when you say that, like, well, for one, talking to her, you say at 23 she should know like about men, Not at 23. You barely know you. So
You don't think a woman? Oh, what age should a woman know men?
I
First off,
believe that a
you
woman.
need to turn down the computer and turn off any other channel.
I don't have no other channel. Why?
Well, you need to turn the volume down because I'm getting background noise.
Is that better? Because I don't have anything else on.
Okay. You have a TV. Okay, that's a little better. Do you have a TV on or anything?
No, the television not on.
Okay. Well, and you're on your mobile device?
I am.
Turn the volume down.
Let me try to do that again. Is that better?
We'll keep going this way. At what age do you think a woman should know about a man?
Well, I think you have to figure out what is a man. Like at
At
what
what
age?
age? No. I know beatboxing, ma'am. At what age?
I would say right after adolescence.
At
Because
what age, ma'am? See, why can't you women give a direct effing answer?
say at 28, after right around when
28.
adolescence
Damn
wraps
near
up.
30 is when black women think you should start learning about men. Insane.
Oh, no. You said learning. Well, no, you need to be learning
Okay,
as
ma'am.
soon as
Okay, learning no. Okay, so at 28, and what age should? Okay, ma'am, you have background noise going on. I don't know what's going on.
I will
So
try
I'm
to
going to
like
bounce. I'm
I
going to
will
drop you. I'm going to drop you and come back in. That's too much noise. See, think about what I'm telling you, young ladies. These women don't want at 28, when the average marital age in this country is 27. They want you to, what she's really saying is get out here and have hot girl summer and live your best life for 5, 6, 7 years. And then when you've had all your fun, go try to take your used vehicle and sell it for new car prices. This is what young ladies keep getting told by you older women. And it's a horrible advice. It doesn't work. And think about it, they keep telling them, oh, well, you don't know yourself and know this. If they don't know themselves at that age, it's because you women have failed to teach them. Who's supposed to teach them? You. That's why I say, young ladies, start asking your moms and your aunts these questions. They've left you out in the wind, unprotected, no direction, to where you're just supposed to figure it out yourself. The first woman, her mom was indifferent. This woman, well, wait till you're almost 30. And then they come on talk about, well, I think you shouldn't tell women that young of age. Then what do you have for them? I mean, seriously, y'all killing me with these moles. I mean, seriously, what do y'all have, ladies, young ladies? I want to hear from the young women. From the young women, are you satisfied with the kind and caliber of advice you're getting from older women? Young ladies, click the link. Click the Ask Godfather link. Young ladies, are you satisfied with the kind and caliber of advice you are getting from women, from older women who should be teaching you? You have to get in, I can't see you, so you have to get somewhere where I can see the light behind you. Jane, whatever. You got to get someplace where I can see you. Okay. Turn on the light. You're in a dark room. Thank you. Damn. Hello.
Hello, can you see me now?
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, can you please hold still? Yeah, stay still and hold the camera. Okay, what do you got?
Well, I just feel like you said, sorry, I'm really nervous. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, so you said,
Okay, you got young lady.
um,
Young lady, set the
yeah,
camera down because you keep moving it.
I'm on my phone.
Okay, well then set the phone down because every time you move it, you're out of frame. Okay. Oh, this is not going to work. All right.
All
Well,
right,
that's good.
I'm here. I'm here. Never mind.
Seriously. Thank you. Okay, before everybody gets on, I need you guys to understand. Just a second. I need you to understand. You're on a show. All this shit like this is not cool. Act like you're going to sit down on the Zoom call. What's going on? Slide over to your
Well,
left. Slide over to your
I
left.
was
You're
just
out of the
saying,
frame. Slide over to your left. You're out of the frame. Right there. Oh my gosh. It's right there. Can you hear me?
yes.
All right. Can you back up a little bit? You're a little bit too close in. Okay. What do you got? Oh, Lord Emers. Go
Yep.
ahead.
So yeah, I guess I don't disagree with you that like women who want high value men, will have to compromise, I guess, if that's what you're saying. But like, I don't think it's necessarily about, like you said, F love, and that's not necessarily true. I think for men and women, like loyalty
Okay.
is
I'm going to
important.
say
Like,
that one more time. I need you to pay attention, look at the camera, and stay in frame. Okay? I'm going to hang up if you can't do that.
how's that?
But are you paying attention when you start talking and looking off to the right and taking off to the left? And that's just. Can you look forward at the camera like you're talking to somebody? Can you see
Okay.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Then stay like you're talking to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was
F
saying
love.
that
Go ahead.
most, yeah, you said F love. I said most men and women want love and
No, they
they want
don't.
their partners to be loyal.
Where's love? Where does love? Where was love? 150 years ago, 200 years ago, in arranged marriages when people jumped brooms. Where was love?
Well, love wasn't necessary then. We
No,
evolved
love is
as
still.
people.
Love has never been necessary.
It's still necessary because it's what people
No,
want.
it's not. Love is not. Love is the problem. Love is a creation from gift cards, from Hallmark and gift card companies to sell products.
I don't think that's true.
I don't care what you think. Do the history.
Well, in history, there was
Do the
people who were
history.
in
No,
love with
ma'am.
each
No,
other.
ma'am. No, ma'am. Do the history. You can
You
have your
can't.
opinion. You can have your opinion, but the history. Where'd Valentine's Day come from? Where did the engagement ring come from?
Valentine's Day is corporation, but you
Thank
can't
you.
say that poor people weren't in love back in
No, I
time. They
say I didn't.
probably
I said
were.
F love. I know. I said
They
F
had
love. No,
different reasons.
don't overtalk me. That's one thing we don't do. What I can do is tell you this: love. If love came, it came after marriage. People were not in love because they did not date like that.
But people marry for different reasons because it was a necessary back then. It's not necessary now.
And that's why shit is failing.
Things are
Thank you.
failing because men and women don't understand each other, and I agree with you
And
there.
one of the things that don't
But you,
understand, is love is not important like you think it is. This you can't overtalk. You don't go from being out of frame to just talking. Okay. Are your mother and father married?
my mother and father never married.
Okay.
My
How
father
many
died
siblings
of
do
a
you
drug
have?
overdose.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 older brothers.
At what age were you when your father passed?
I was 18.
Okay. So prior to was he on drugs your entire life?
Yes, he was. I didn't know though.
All right. And your mother and all your siblings are from the same man?
Yep, well, from the same father.
So Your mother had 3 children. Did she love your father?
Yes.
Uh-huh. But that wasn't a marriage.
Yes.
Huh.
So what's your point?
The love don't mean shit.
It did mean something because there's other examples of people who did get married because they
No,
were in
no.
love and it worked.
Hallmark Disney fantasy. See, I'm sitting here trying to tell a 24-year-old woman who don't know nothing something. And you honestly think you're going to teach me something. That's why people in the comment section are laughing at you, because you don't know.
Well, you
want to believe love matters. Love comes later. Respect and duty matter more than love. Do you not understand that the finances are supposedly the number one reason why people are being divorced, but women leave relationships because they're no longer happy. And relationships have never been about happiness or love. They have been about duty, responsibility, child rearing, important stuff, not Disney fantasies.
But the reason why you commit to doing those duties is because of love first.
No,
These days,
it isn't.
that's the way they are.
Okay, then hopefully that works out for you. Good luck with that. I'm not going to argue with. Good luck with that.
Well, I just want to make the point that
no, are you engaged?
No.
Are you seeing anyone seriously?
Nope.
Have you ever been in love?
Yes, I don't want to.
How long ago?
Anyone
How long ago? How long do you ago?
How long ago? What?
Were you in love?
Just recently, probably still, I guess.
What do you mean? You still in love with somebody you're not with?
Yes.
How long were you guys together?
We were never together.
So you're in love with somebody you were never with. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's a possible thing. That's a normal
human. And you want to give advice. Here's the formula you see coming up for her.
Danger zone!
I'm a PhD.
Buy a dog, die alone. All up in that. All up in that. You ain't involved with nobody, you ain't in love. I'm in love with somebody I ain't never been with. My mama was married to my daddy who had 3 kids with him, but she had 3 kids but didn't have therapy and duct tape. In this order. Duct tape, then therapy. That's what you need. Some duct tape and therapy. I'm gonna sit here and be lectured to by a 24-year-old girl who can't even pee straight. I mean, this is how twisted we have gotten to the point to where, well, love does matter. Love does matter. Really? Love matters so much that I'm in love with somebody I was never with. Can't make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up. I'm just sorry. And proud of it. Proud of it. I'm going to sit up here and argue with you. I'm sounding crazy as F, but I'm going to sit up here and tell you. I'm proud of it. I'm like, that's why I was like, gone. You want to look foolish? I'll help you. I'll tell you what.
I'll make you famous.
You want to make yourself look like a fool? Call up here and do that again. Duct tape. Duct tape. Duct. Not duct tape. Duct, not duck. You know, black folks, he like duct tape. Hello? You want to look foolish?
Hello.
I'll help you. I'll tell you what. Okay, you need to turn off YouTube in the background. You want to make yourself look like a fool?
Okay.
I'll make you famous.
What you smoking on?
Hookah.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
So what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to set the phone down, not hold it, set it down so it's not moving all over the place. There we go. All righty.
That was pathetic.
Why are you here, dude? I got a Ninja Turtle up in here. It says women only. Women only. Unless you're a woman with a beard, you need to go. Get off my phone, dude. Try to be nice to these guys. I'm like, well, go ahead and bounce on off. Here we go. I try to be nice, man, but sometimes, just sometimes, you gotta just go ahead and hit the taps. You gotta hit a slap tap, slappy tappy. Oh, let's see. The lappy tappy. Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. What do you got for me?
I'm just trying to. Some of the things. My disagreement is the weight situation, and the height and dress size.
What about it?
I just think it's a little shallow. That's all.
How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 5'6".
Dress size?
22.
How much you weighed last time you weighed yourself?
264.
You can think it's shallow. How old are you?
I'm 45. I'm married, but I've been married twice. This is my second marriage.
How much money did your husband make?
65.
You'd marry him if you still with him, stay with him if you made 18?
Yeah, because I clear 122.
You'd stay with him if he made 18 for the rest of his life? That's all he wanted to make? $18, $9 an hour?
If he was happy with that.
Okay. And you go after a new man that made $9 an hour if your husband died of a heart attack?
No, I wouldn't go after a man that made.
Oh, okay. That's pretty shallow. That's pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow. I mean, you just said you take a husband that made $9 an hour. No. I got a very good memory. You just said you take your husband if he was happy, right? Because you clear over 120. So if he died of a heart attack, you should still go out and get a man making $9 an hour if you weren't shallow.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits, you name it!
I don't understand why you say it's shallow, ma'am. You know that men are visual.
No, I know men are visual. It's just like I have a niece that's getting married, and my sister has passed, so I'm guiding her through. She's 23, and I just don't want her to think that.
How tall is she?
5'9".
Dress size?
6.
How much she weigh?
I believe it's like 135.
Why don't you tell her to go ahead and jump up to 300? Why don't you go ahead and advise her?
No,
that?
I'm not going to tell her to do that.
Why don't you just okay, 250?
No.
Why?
Because I mean, she is young and does, athletic and does the same thing.
Well,
I did when I was
why
her
not?
age.
I mean, if it's no big deal, why not?
She's comfortable with
Think she
how
keep
she
her husband
is.
if she thinks you think she keep her husband? Sure, up to 250.
Her fiance, yeah, I think if she got
Man,
a
let's get real
250,
with
her
it. Let's get
fiance.
real with it. Let's get real with it. Go back in what part of the country are you in? What state?
I'm in California.
Okay, go back in your family tree to early 1900s. Did you see any 300-pound, 250-pound women in your family tree?
You said the 1900s?
Early 1900s, 1910, 1890, 1930,
No,
1870.
they were thin. They were
They
short and
were
thin.
no, they were healthy.
Yeah.
So, are you telling me that you're a cardiologist? You're the picture of health at your age and height and weight.
I have no medical issues.
I said the picture of
And
health. I didn't say.
I
I
work
didn't.
out
No.
daily.
No. I said the picture of health.
No, I'm not the picture of health.
All right. So is it the issue you have because you've chosen to be the size you are? What should we do about that? Just say there's nothing wrong with it? Seriously,
No,
what
I
should
think
we do about
everybody
it?
should be. I think everybody should be healthy. But I mean, if every woman in the Western Hemisphere was a size 4 and a 6,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
okay, I don't care about a size 4 and a 6 as much as you you should not weigh more than a man at your height. You're 5 what again? 5'10"?
I'm 5'6".
5'6", 5'6", and 200 and some odd pounds. So, ma'am, you should weigh no more than 135 pounds.
Actually 140, but okay. According to BMI.
No. You want to play these games with me? I'll play them back with you. Then if you know it, why aren't you there?
I'm working on it.
Why?
Why am I working on it?
Yeah. If
Well,
it's
because
shallow.
I need to be here for my nieces and nephews and my stepchildren.
So I don't understand why you women come in and you know you're not that you need to be at a better weight, and then get upset with me because I just say it.
No, I'm not upset with you. I'm just saying the younger, with younger women that are watching you, it seems like, I mean, if they want to get into a fitness regimen, fine. But
what do you mean fine? There's no fine. No, absolutely no.
I've been married
No,
twice.
don't overtalk me. There's no fine. They should do that for life. They should not allow themselves to get to be your size because you know there's nothing healthy about this. See, we make this. We make this. We have accepted this for too long in the black community where we just like, fine, no big deal. And it does matter. It matters a lot because, like it or not, ma'am, as weight has gone up, marriage has gone down. Men are visual. And there's no way in the world that a human female should weigh more than a human male at her height. There's no excusing it. And just like you're going to say it's shallow, I think honestly you're being full of crap coming in here because you wouldn't marry a man making $9 an hour if your husband died. So you guys are fine with being shallow that way. Because women want men who can produce and provide. Then men want women who are physically appealing and fit. And it's not a negotiable. Would black women be better off if they accepted that was non-negotiable and got themselves into fit shape? Would they be better off all around the board? Meaning have increased marital opportunities, increased relationship opportunities, better health outcomes, better medical outcomes. Will they be better on all those fronts?
Yes, I believe in being healthy. It's nothing wrong with that. But just don't leave these young girls to believe that everybody got to be a 4 and a 6 and an 8.
I'm going to leave these young girls to believe everything you old women didn't allow them to believe. That's why they're so fucked up right now. I'm going to lead them to believe exactly what I'm saying. Don't listen to you because you're going to guide them wrong. Because if you guide them right,
I'm not guiding my niece wrong.
I said all you older women. I said the older women. I said you older women have guided them wrong. I should not have to guide women if you ladies did your job. But you ladies are too worried about living your best life and being what you want to be.
Everything that I've been taught.
Excuse me?
I teach my niece everything I've been taught. I let my husband
Exactly.
lead.
But the point is, okay, ma'am, then how did you...
That's why I've been married. That's why I've been able to be married twice. Because I am that woman.
Oh my God, I'm trying not to go there. Hold me, Jesus. The arrogance. You've been married twice. Whew. Does your husband earn more than you?
No, he does not.
Did your first husband earn more than you?
Yes, he did.
Were you a six-figure earner then?
No.
Well, how much did you make back then?
About 55.
Could you get a man earning more than you?
I probably could.
No, you couldn't. Absolutely fucking not.
That's your opinion.
And I'm tired. No, I'm not in my opinion. That's a because a man has options. Why would he have to accept a woman that weighs more than him? You got to accept a broke man, a man making less than you. And see, I'm tired of playing games with black women because you're the ones losing. That's why I said you love liars and cheaters. The reason you can get up here and tell me that I'm shallow is because you've been lied to your entire life to where somebody told you that being 200 and some odd pounds, almost 300 pounds is acceptable. And you that chick. The only group of women that we're losing like winning and you're proud of it. Nope. I'm telling the young women exactly what you guys should have told. Don't be me.
Yeah, but I have not always been 260 pounds.
Well, whatever. Unless you just went to sleep and had a big meal and gained this weight, it didn't just happen overnight. You knew better.
Yeah, it's only been the last 5 years, but yeah, I did.
Well, 5 years, then you shouldn't have been the last 5 years. As soon as you went from one dress size to another, you should have started to work. You had the means. You had the knowledge.
Yeah,
but somebody would accept it. In our community, we would accept it. See, you couldn't be a Chinese, you couldn't be an Asian woman and do this. You couldn't be an Asian woman and do this.
I lost.
No, grieving don't make you. No, not gonna do it. Nope. You can't be an Asian woman to do this. See, we make too many damn excuses in our community. Too many. Young ladies, don't do this. Tell me I'm shallow. We need more. If shallow keeps you where you need to be, if shallow gets you the outcomes you need, keeps you healthy, keeps your blood pressure, diabetes, and all that low, keeps your relational opportunities high, then call me shallow. Call me all that. I'll take it. Coming up here with a hat down. I thought it was Lizzo at first. What the fuck was I thinking? I'm like, who is this?
Ooh, help me.
Help you, help me. Shit. Hello.
Hello.
I tried. She kept pushing. I'm like, oh, we're going to do this. So that's all right.
I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you tried. I just had to come on because you when you were talking to the young lady, because you are the godfather, but I will be the godmother.
Go ahead.
They need a little help. So the young lady was saying love is involved, and you were saying love has nothing to do with it. Go ahead, Tina Turner. Love has nothing to do with it, but love does have something to do with it, because I've been watching you, Kevin, and you throw a little bit of your Bible background into the conversation.
Okay, before we do this, what is the disagreement?
Huh?
What's the disagreement?
The disagreement is you saying that love has nothing to do with it, because you
Not initially it doesn't. Not initially it doesn't.
Initially yes, because you told the young lady that arranged marriages, love has nothing to do with it. And my point I want to make is that if you are a Bible believer, if you believe in the Most High, He says, love your wife as you would love yourself. So even though...
Ma'am, hold on. Before we do this, stop. Don't, no.
Oh,
no. Love your wife. That means she has to already be your wife. Is that eros, philos, agape? Which one is he talking? And she's talking about eros.
Okay. Well, hey, it wasn't clarified.
But I know. Do you think a 24-year-old woman knows the difference? She was promoted romantic love, feelings, not unconditional. So as the elder and the man who knows what he's talking about, I understood.
Okay, and as the godmother, I understood too. So I
understood. Well, no. If you did, then if you did, you would understand that she was talking about romantic love matters up front, and that is fleeting as the wind.
Well, that
Loving
is
your
sweet.
wife loving your wife as Christ loved the church does not mean I would die for you. You need agape for that.
Well, okay, that is agape love, but
Okay,
you
what is the
still have to
okay?
love your
Okay, ma'am.
wife.
I want to debate the Bible. Okay, what is the other debate? Because I'm
No, it
teaching
was
this,
just
not.
about love.
Okay, then
Yes, it was
what
just
would?
about love.
Okay. Then what about love? She wasn't talking about agape.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, then that's it.
All
I
right.
thought she talking about agape
No, she wasn't. No, she
love.
wasn't. She wasn't talking about agape. She really wasn't talking about anything other than Harlequin romance, romantic ideals of love. That's what this has been marketed to in the Western culture. That's what's been
Right.
promoted. Not
Mm-hmm.
duty, not anything else other than that, and certainly not agape. Did that person sound like she was talking about unconditional anything?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if she was able to get her point across. So then she got cut off. I thought you were going to bring her
Ma'am,
back on, but
we
you didn't
had
say
50.
that.
No, well, that was enough time. He was on for almost 12 minutes.
True.
All right.
True.
Y'all let people babble and get okay. I don't let folks babble. Especially when you can put at 24. At 24, yeah,
Well,
that's part of the problem.
I
We
mean,
let
ask for
24
the young ladies to get on. I
ask
mean,
for young
ask for
ladies
their
to get
opinion.
on, but not to argue or debate back. She
Mm-hmm.
actually act like go back and watch her segment.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. It's not that the young ladies can get on, but it's not the point that she got on. The point that she got on is that she knew what the hell she was talking about and gonna teach me. See, we get into this thing about the church and all this other kind of stuff, and I'm very careful about how women come in trying to bring the gospel in. I do not like. I'll tell you, I've seen the Bible be used as a weapon so many times in the Bible Belt and gets real slick and loose. And if we're going to talk about Christianity, men would love to go back to those days because it's pretty damn cut and dry. Pretty damn cut and dry as it is. But okay. So, we got to go. Show's been going on for almost 2 hours. Shout out to Kaiju with the Gilligan hat on. I tried. She took it there. I can't believe that shit. She really actually went there. She actually went there. Wow. I can't. I'm going to go to hell. I cannot believe it. I'm going to go to hell. I'm going to go to hell. But anywho. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, spam, hog, dog, chicken, pasta, turkey, fish. Oh, Lord, we got one more. Desiree. All right, I'll take one more. Hello.
Hello, it's Desire from Los
Desire.
Angeles.
Can you back up a little bit?
Hi,
You're up a little. There we
yes.
go. How are you? Hi. What do you got for me? What's your disagreement?
No disagreement. You mentioned earlier about calling in regards to our elders, the
Okay.
women in our
Mm-hmm.
community,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not agree with you more. Even from like my mother, from aunts, the dynamics that I've seen them with men has just been a really bad example. I don't
Mm-hmm.
love them any less, but I feel lost as like a 29-year-old in the sense of how I need to quote unquote behave and how my etiquette with man and my respect. I feel like I'm almost 30 and I'm still learning. I'm on YouTube watching you
Right.
clearly. So,
Right. I get it.
I mean,
So I have a question. I have a
it's
question for you.
embarrassing because,
I have a question
yes.
for you. When you have you ever tried to bring this subject up with your mother and your aunts about how you feel unprepared, and how was that
Absolutely.
received?
Um, it was kind of snappy and don't ask too many questions type of vibe.
Um. Okay. So basically, they didn't want to address it.
No, they did, but they were speaking in circles, and
Okay.
I mean, it's no excuse. To me, I felt
Well,
like it was a defense mechanism for them to dodge the actual problems.
well. I mean, And trying to put yourself in their position, they don't know how to tell you what they don't know. But you know, would you have wanted them to at least try to point you in the right direction, or give you some assistance other than don't worry about it?
Oh, absolutely.
Then tell
Telling the
them that.
truth.
Then tell them that. Tell them, as a young woman, tell the women of your who are older than you what you would like from them. Go ahead.
Yes, absolutely.
Take it.
Yes.
What? Tell them. So I don't want it to come from me. Tell them.
I will. I want to know from even the things that they may think that you may think that is simple to you. It may not be simple to us. Like maybe even our style and dressing, the way we speak, the way that we deal with men. I know I tuned in earlier. You mentioned about smiling more. That
Mm-hmm.
sounds so little and so easy, but I've
Mm-hmm.
never heard. I've never had that type of guidance. Like just smile a little bit more. Like it don't hurt. Those
Mm-hmm.
little tips. Um, Kind of the community that we once had,
Mm-hmm.
that our black community once had, for instance, where even if you weren't necessarily related to the girl, you still were leading her or advising her. That's one
Okay.
thing that I wish that I had.
Okay. So, thank you, Brandy. I mean, Desire. Next person. In short, ladies, these women are just young ladies asking. You didn't do it right. You didn't have the right, but just help. Help. Don't just assume that they don't want that. Don't just assume they want to repeat what you made. Or do this. If you can't help them, don't lie to them. At least tell them this didn't work for me. This didn't work for me. I wish I could have did this different. You can help them by at least telling them, don't be like this. I don't like it. Stop trying to make it seem like you're strong and independent, don't need no man. Everything's going fine when you're working at the post office, got a dog and a Honda Civic, knowing you're going to die alone because of your choices. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Jasmine, how old are you?
I'm 27, turn 28 next month.
All right. What's your disagreement?
Um, I I disagree that all women um love cheaters, and I also came on because you were asking for younger women and advice about that. I don't think all women want to love cheaters. I think you have a point. I think women do want men that other women want, but I think they also want that loyal tip. So it's not really a
So you want a
disagreement. I
loyal
just don't
alpha.
think all.
So you want a loyal alpha.
I think most women do.
So you want a fantasy.
I think most women
Which is
do.
why you like liars, because they let you think fantasies exist. If you have a man that's good enough for your high standards, do you think other women are going to want him?
No.
Let me rephrase. Let me repeat. If you have a man that's good enough for your high standards, do you think other women are going to want him? And you say no.
If they're up to my standards.
If you have a
Oh, you're
man and
saying
the
yes.
man is
I
up
do
to
think
your high
yes,
standards.
you're correct. Yes.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Right.
You're right.
So, and you honestly expect a man who has all those options to remain faithful to you. What? Is this after marriage or before marriage?
Ideally, it would be for marriage based on
Oh,
your
okay.
notion that.
Okay. So are you willing to, when you find him, cancel all your social media accounts, turn over all your financial documents to him, give him your social security number, all this stuff, leave your phone unlocked, give him a key to your place, turn over everything before marriage? Of course not. Thank you. You guys want one-way commitment. You want a man to drop down all his advantage, but you don't want to be completely open. If you're going to be loyal and faithful, what the difference does it make? He should have access to all that anyway. Why not? You ain't even willing to give up goddamn Instagram for a man. Knock it out. Have you ever got off social media for a man?
No. It was actually a problem in my
life. Then how did I even know to go there? How ironic. You worried about where his dick goes, but yet you get free male attention on social media. You modern women are some of the biggest hypocrites. Huge. Thank you for proving the point, though. She wants you to be faithful before the marriage. But what? Give up Instagram? FaceTube and YouBook? And all that other stuff where I would get free male attention? You mean give up all my backdoor options to leave you in case I decided I was bored? Then I say you're cheating, but how many women leave one man before they got another one secured? Y'all don't like me because I'm honest. And here's the thing. Modern women cheat more than modern men. Because you're taking free, non-sexual attention from men that you shouldn't be. See, if we counted non-sexual attention as cheating as it should be, you women would be cheating at much higher rates than men. But anywho, it's good. It's great. I got to go. I got stuff to do. Ladies, remember those things are called a waist and a collarbone. Kaiju, get you a collarbone and a waist. Tell your niece, follow the money world, girl, and keep a waist and a collarbone. Then you ain't got to worry about dudes making $9 an hour. Collarbone. Waste. Peace. I'm going to hell and we're gone. Collarbone. Collar. Bone. Collarbone. Not collard green. Collarbone.
Yes. I cannot say what's wrong or right. No. It's not hard to fool me. No. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Yes. Yeah. Nothing to say.
You guys are horrible. Don't make me find these guys in the noises. Gojira. Gojira Kaiju. Gojira Kaiju. Gojira Kaiju. Gojira Kaiju. Lizzo.
Nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Lead the way I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, baby.
Oh, y'all going to hell.
I follow.
You guys are horrible.
To the edge of it all.
Muto Prime.
So tell your good night.
It's over 9,000.
So buy no matter what. Yeah.
It's the Zilla.
So